Good evening, kindred and kin, and welcome to a very special Silverline show on Tuesday. Tonight, we'll be telling a vampire story using the system of Vampire the Masquerade. I'll be your Crypt Keeper, Tim TK. Our regular host, Quentin Bedwell, is currently in a state of torpor and cannot join us, so I wish him well. I am joined, as always, however, by Jose Fuentes, playing Jack, also known as Spade. I'm also joined by Mackenzie Wortman, playing Rodney. And our chief editor, Roland Mand, playing Willie Make It. All right, let me get something going here. Tonight we'll be using D20, the web game hosting service.
Roll20.
So you can Roll20, thank you. So you can see our rolls and anything that's happened in real time. Tonight's scenario will be set in the city of Orlando. I kind of explained the basics of Vampire to those who have not played it yet beforehand, but for those of you who are watching and do not know, Vampire The Masquerade is a role-playing game where you, the player, are the monster. You are still faced with the issues of survival, doing the best by your family and friends, trying to make a good life for yourself. At the end of the day, you know that what you're doing ultimately harms people, and that you are a monster. So what better way to celebrate Halloween than to turn our comic creators into monsters? We will be telling a narrative story. I'm hoping it goes by without prolonging your evening too much. I try to keep it contained to a normal 90-minute schedule. So, without further ado,
how will the listeners? How are they going to? Will they have a bearing on kind of some of the things that we're doing? Maybe.
If the listeners want to make a suggestion, that may be taken into account.
I hope they do, because I don't.
But we do have chat pulled up, so easy. If you have an idea for if any of our players seem stuck, or if you want to throw a wrench in the gears here, throw it in there. We may be able to influence our decisions, or perhaps cause fate to sway one or the other.
Listen, they can control me all they want. Because...
All right. Tonight's music is licensed from Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Thank you, Carl. And as with any vampire story, I feel like I have to say that I know these players, I think, very well, and I've designed a story that does not interfere with any what I believe would be personal lines or veils things that they might not want to participate in. So we have kept the storyline in line with everyone's idea of fun, and if a scene ever gets out of hand, they can pull the cord at any time. Because after all, they are monsters.
This is getting me anxious now.
Oh, don't. It's going to be fun. Have you really
fun.
Never role-played?
Mm.
Oh, my gosh.
Royal Airships does say they have fewer inches they can donate, so we'll see how that goes.
Donate away!
Alright, so we will begin the story. Your coterie, a Vem coterie, has been established for some time. Working for the Baron of Orlando, Rick Hernandez. It's important you say Rick, not Richard. The last person that called him Richard was staked to the roof of the SunTrust building and was forced to watch the sunrise. The coterie protect the masquerade at all costs in our city of Orlando. It's a fairly standard night. Nothing too much interesting has happened the night before. As far as you're aware, you all took your regular time to feed and subsist as you'd normally do. However, you, at some point this night, receive a call from Rick's assistant, Rosa. So, to get an understanding of who your characters might be, we'll go down the line and figure out where you were when you received this call. Willie, where are you this evening?
I'm at the bar, and I'm surrounded by young folks, and I'm trying to encourage them and tell them they can do it. They can pick up anybody they want to.
Okay.
They just have to say the right lines, and it's gals and guys both. It's
All
just
right.
they gotta know how to do it. Here's what they gotta say. They gotta say this thing. They can do it. I know they can. They just have to say the right words because they want to hear them. People want to hear those words, and you can find them. I know you can.
Okay. Jack, where are you at the start of this evening?
I am sitting on a rooftop taking pictures through a window, getting dirt on a particular handleless husband.
Okay. Yeah, Tommy, we are telling a vampire story. And Rodney, where are you at the start of this evening?
Listen, I don't know where I'm at. I'm at this bar, and there's this guy giving these speeches, telling everyone they can do it. I'm about to throw some punches. I'll tell you what.
Okay. So yeah, you're on the other side of this bar. You overhear a voice. It's kind of annoying, but it is a voice that you do recognize. But perhaps, there is perhaps a clash of personalities there. All right. Well, as the night progresses, you all receive a call in turn from Rosa, Rick's assistant. She is rather panicked sounding. Her voice much higher than it usually is and much quicker. Each of you receive pretty much the same message over a phone call. She doesn't give you much time to answer. She says, look, you guys need to come down to Rick's bar. Make it quick. Something's happened. He needs you. Things are not where they're supposed to be. And we need some particular skills brought forward. So if you just get down to Rick's bar right now. She hands up the phone. You all are very much familiar with Rick, having worked with him for some time now. And you're familiar with his bar. Sangre de la Muerte. That's out in Westfield. He's been told that the name of the bar is a bit on the nose, but it makes this establishment popular with a certain type of a goth and edgy aesthetic, so he doesn't care. Cattle is cattle, after all. All right, so you all arrive at this bar and entering through the front doors together. It's a pretty decent establishment. It's well sized out, something you'd expect from the Baron. Large open dining area at the front, lots of serving space, brickwork and red tile aesthetic. It's popping for it being the start of the night. The type of people you'd imagine would be drinking at a place called Sangre de la Muerte are there. It's not long before Rosa rushes down the stairs and gestures to all of you. It says, Rick's in his office upstairs. Quick, follow me, please. And begins rushing back up that way.
We follow right behind. I follow right behind Rosa.
Okay. And Jack and Rodney, I assume you do the same.
Yep, following behind Willie.
Okay. And Jack, being the type of kindred that you are, a Nosferatu, you might have some forms of disfigurement. How do you look as you're brought face to face with other members of your coterie, and perhaps how do you hide that when you're in the general public?
So in the general public, I hide it by wearing a mask, like a latex prosthetic kind of thing. If you've ever seen Vanilla Sky, the mask that Tom Cruise wears, very much like that. And I have a hat on.
Okay. All right. Will you make it? As you are following Rosa up with the other members of your coterie, how do you look? How does your character look? in our world here.
Am I disfigured as well?
No. As a Ventru, you probably are one of the most human passing of the kindred.
I look like a young Stan Lee. I
Okay.
look like my sire.
All right. Okay. And Rodney, as a Bruja, you are also still mostly human, although you do have a tendency to lash out, perhaps make some bold choices. So how does your character look?
I make bold choices. Listen, have you guys ever seen the 1980s Beauty and the Beast?
Of course.
Because listen, I'm starting to resemble Vincent just a little bit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you're all brought up upstairs to meet with Rick. He's pacing, clearly agitated. And it takes him a little bit to snap out of his state to see that you've entered the room. Rosa is quietly moved into the corner. Rick looks at all of you and says, "All right, well, you guys know what you do, so I guess you know why you're here."
What do you got for us, Rick?
One of my own, one of my children. He's giving me a bad rap.
No, that can't be.
I'll go out and punch him.
He might need to. He was out feeding, as we do. No big deals there, but some human saw him. He didn't clean up his mess. So now there's a witness.
I'll punch him too.
Well, that's the problem. I don't know where either of them are. That's what makes us all so frustrated. It's one thing to mess up, but at least fess up to it.
That's right. Don't worry, Rick. This is no problem. These things happen all the time. No worries at all. We've got this.
Okay. Make a persuasion plus charisma check.
All right, you might have to help walk me through that one.
Yeah, so when you click on your sheet, you'll see either persuasion or charisma. If you click on the D10 next to either one of them, and then I'll ask you to select a secondary attribute, and then just select the other one.
Oh, okay. Here's persuasion. Yep. Okay, all right. So persuasion. All right, secondary attribute is what?
It should be charisma.
Charisma. Okay. All right. Extra dice.
No extra dice at this moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Difficulty.
This one will be 3.
All right. There's my roll.
Okay. Yeah, that's a success. All right. He seems to calm down a little bit at this. All right. Willie, got away with words, man. All right. Okay. Breathe. It's like what you taught me, like this 5 steps of breathing, right?
That's right. That's it. Yeah. You got it. Yeah. This is old hat to you. You know what you're doing. Where can we start? We got you. Where can we start?
All right. Well, the kid's name is Ezekiel. He was one of my own. I just need, we need to rectify the situation. So if you could bring him face to face with me, that's preferable. But at this point, I don't need the Camarilla breathing down my neck. So if he catches some sun rays, it is what it is. Preferably, we'll talk to him first. The witness, we got no clue. I just had a buddy of mine down at the precinct give me a call, say they had a witness in who saw something that looked like a feed-in, and she's being moved by this group that came in from some department that doesn't exist. It was, his domain is somewhere out near the Milk District, so I guess that's the Milk District or the precinct. Either one, you should be able to, start piecing it together. Jack, I know you got away with putting 2 and 2 together, so maybe I think it's figure some out. If anyone starts mouthing off or gets in your way, Rodney, you have my permission. You all have my permission. Full bore tonight. Anyone that needs to be fed on, you have full reign in my domain. Okay? Make some examples. Eat what you want.
That's what I like to hear.
All right. So before I progress further, for those of you who have not played Vampire The Masquerade further at all before, you should know that there is the hunger that resides inside you. Inside each of you is the blood that has been awakened since you embraced and turned into the kindred. You always have at least one level of hunger, which means that always one of your dice will be a hunger dice. That is the red box that's on your rolls. Should at any point you do something to rouse the beast or incur your hunger, you'll be made hungrier, which increases the chance of you lashing out and acting on compulsion. The only way you can ever truly satiate your hunger and remove your hunger all the way down to 0 is to kill someone. Normally forbidden, but in special circumstances. In cases where you can keep the masquerade intact, it is permitted.
Okay.
Okay, so now we return to our vampire story. Rick gives you his 2 pieces of concrete, as he calls it. The Milk District and the police precinct. He gives you full range to deal with this issue as needed, just keep the masquerade intact, and deal with the 2 problems that could result in the masquerade being breached. He says, I'm gonna put your plan together. I'm gonna breathe some more. I'm gonna go down and deal with some anxiety. You know what I mean? And he makes his way down to the bar floor.
All right. So what do you guys think we ought to start? Should we start at the precinct or the Milk District?
If we go to the Milk District, there are friends there I'm sure I can ask to see what they've seen.
Lead the way. You got this, man. This is your bar park. Let's go.
Okay. So, Jack, you lead the crew to the Milk District. Right. Should be noted here that between Willie's funds and your own position within the coterie, you have your means of transportation laid out. So getting anywhere in town doesn't take you too long.
As long as somebody else drives.
Yeah. as long as traffic from MCO isn't too bad, it's pretty easy getting around. No special events at Disney, so
yeah. Listen, stay away from the 4.
Right.
Yes. All right, you guys make your way down to the Milk District. It's fairly happening evening. People seem to be going in and out of the various locales. The different bars are open. Some of the hookah lounges and record shops also seem to be doing fairly well this evening. So, Jack, you said you wanted to perhaps connect with some of your connections in the area.
More like some of my friends. I'm gonna take a minute and amongst the not so much hustle and bustle, but people moving around or whatnot, I'm going to find an alley.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit the alley and just find some animals. Anything I can find there.
Okay.
So are we hanging with you, Jack, or you want us to? Okay, yeah, we'll go with you. We're a team.
Let's see there. Let me pull up your sheet real quick.
And I don't know where else I would go.
That does happen. Okay. Go ahead and make a... Let's see there. Well, let's be using your Bond Famulus.
Yep.
Okay. Does that require a roll or no?
I believe that's free.
Okay.
Free. Because, that is basically bonding the animals. I can call them, the animals to me with feral whispers.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. rouse check, which I don't think you do so.
Okay, so what do I need to click on?
Let's see there. So let me double check this real quick because I didn't get that added into your sheet there.
No worries.
But let's see. All right. So animalism. And yes, I do have the general layout of the book memorized at this point. Okay. Okay, and Roseberries. Okay. Make a rouse check for me. So roll. You should have the option to make a single rouse check on your sheet there.
I saw it on here. Where's it at?
Right under hunger.
Yep.
There it is. Thank you.
Success. Okay, so the beast does not hunger as you all, the Willie and Rodney, you watch as Jack's eyes get a little wider, his pupils dilate, and you think you see some hair on the back of his neck begin to stand up. And as he talks, there's a strange cadence behind his voice. And you watch as out of the shadows appears a cat. And Jack, I'll have you go ahead and roll a. Let's see there. Roll a charisma plus animalism check.
Okay. What do I click on first?
Either one of them. You should be able to click on either one, and then I'll ask you to select the other one in the second slot.
Okay, so am I clicking on animalism or animalkin?
Animalism.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're activating the power, so it uses the power's potency.
I don't know how to do that.
I see charisma, but I don't see animalism.
So animalism is in under my disciplines.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you should be able to. It's not letting you do that. Then go ahead and click on charisma, and then add extra dice, and then add the 3 that are from your animalism trait.
Okay. And what's the difficulty?
This one will be 2.
Awesome. Nice.
Okay, very good. So the cat appears from the shadows. You all can't hear it, but there we go. The animal. So this is also one of the interesting things where the animal does not necessarily speak. Oh no, it does. Yes, this is one that does allow two-way communication. So the cat looks up to you and says, "Hello, big friend. What can I do for you?"
Did you see any human or anybody, any violence here tonight?
It says, "Violence, fight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Last night. Blood on pavement."
Blood on pavement. Can you tell me where?
I show you. And the cat begins walking back out towards the street and hands a left.
Okay.
Now Rodney and I don't hear this, right?
You do not. You just see Jack talking to a cat that seems to be nodding at him.
This is my worst nightmare. But I guess not Rodney's, just Mackenzie. I want to talk to a cat.
Okay. So following the cat, which I assume you do, it takes you to an alley on the outside behind a bar known as the Iron Cow.
Okay.
You are doing great, Spade. I am amazed by your abilities. You are doing fantastic. Keep it up. We're with you.
Because again, I don't know where else to go.
The cat begins kneading at the ground, and what looks like there is some residual blood there, but it looks like this place is mostly cleaned up.
Okay. Do you know what happened to the person that got hurt?
I Hello, Oven, and welcome to our vampire story. The cat looks up and he says, person hurt, not know, but smell, nearby, same smell. And it sniffs at the ground where the blood is.
Still
smell.
Lead the way.
Okay.
What are they saying, Spade? What are they saying?
So the cat says that there was violence here, and it still smells the blood nearby.
Oh, that's great. Tell them. Oh, you're doing fantastic. Tell them to lead us to that. They're a wonderful cat. Tell them that.
Lots of mice will be waiting for
I
him.
encourage the cat.
Very good.
He's doing a great job.
The cat purrs a little bit. It scritches. The cat walks around to the front door of the bar and then kind of paws at the entryway. Unable to open the door.
Yeah. Open it.
Okay. So open the door. The Iron Cow is fairly busy. There is live music playing tonight. There are people walking around, mingling. There is a large dining area at the front and a square open concept bar behind that before the stage. And there appears to be quite a few people in tonight. The cat steps in, and with you three following, and it's not too long before a bartender looks up and says, hey, man, you can't bring your cat in here. Is that your cat?
That's my service cat.
It needs the leash and the thing. I make a charisma plus manipulation check or subterfuge check.
You don't put a
Listen,
leash
I
on
walk
a
up to the
cat.
bartender and show my fist.
Charisma plus
The
what?
cat's safe.
Charisma plus subterfuge.
Oh, that's not good. Any extra dice?
No.
Darn. The difficulty.
Difficulty in this one will be 2.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
What
Okay.
success?
He says, I get
It's
it,
hard
man,
to,
but
it's hard
like,
to emote with the mask on.
yeah. Look, I get it, but like, I gotta keep my thing open, man. If a health inspector came in here and just saw a cat walking around, that would be good.
Spade, just pick it up. See if the cat will let you carry it. Pick it up.
Okay.
You don't need a leash. Just pick it up.
I ask if the cat will let me pick it up.
Yes, with animals, if Ferals we're still working, the cat will let you pick it up.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Just don't let it wander around, I guess.
I whisper to the cat.
Oh, go.
Stink eye the bartender.
The cat does so. Before
I tell the bartender he's doing a great job, and we appreciate everything he does.
Thank you. I guess it's been busy. Seat yourselves or grab a drink if you need one. With that, the cat begins pointing in the direction that it's smelling the scent from.
Okay.
And it's not too long before it takes you to a woman who's currently seated at the bar, actually.
Okay. That's the person that got hurt.
That as the person the cat.
Yeah, that's what Nick Fury thought.
Right.
Yes. That's who the cat seems to be leading to.
Okay. I relay that to Willie.
All right. So, I'm sorry. Run that by me again. I saw what Ovid said. So the cat leads us to this person
To a
Yep.
woman at the bar.
at the bar. She's seated at the bar.
Yes.
Is she alone?
She appears to enjoy the music. She's checking her phone every now and then.
Okay. What does she look like? What's her age? Ish, that kind of thing.
She's on the younger end of middle age, so about early to mid 30s. She is wearing streetwear, very casual, just kind of Friday night out type stuff.
What kind of music's the bar playing?
It's some form of like contemporary rock, just kind of easy listening. A couple dudes on guitar and bass.
Gotcha. All right, so I'll walk up to her and I say, "Man, this is one of my favorite songs. How about you? You like this song?"
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. What are you doing here? Why aren't you on the dance floor?
I'm waiting for one of my friends. She hasn't been picking up since last night.
Oh man, I bet you are a fantastic dancer. Tell me about your friend.
Yeah. Make a. We have a couple options here, actually.
Okay.
If you look down on your sheet, and you go down to
Mesmerize.
In your disciplines, you have a couple options. You have mesmerize. You have awe. Both would work well here. Mesmerize does give you a rouse check and it has a bit of a roll to it, but you can give a person a complex command they have to follow. Awe is free. There's no rouse check involved, but it makes someone perhaps a little more willing to interact with you.
Okay, so I don't see awe, but let me try that since it's free.
Okay, yeah, so activate awe. And
there it is. Yep. Okay.
There you go.
I don't see a roll associated with it, though.
There is not. So some of these abilities you guys have are passive. So these are just things you can turn off and on as needed. And without risking, awakening the beast or perhaps doing something a bit out of hand that might, be overtly superpowered.
Gotcha.
Rodney's powers are very much superpowered. So when you activate them, you might want to be careful with that because you might become, a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just sitting and watching.
Biding your time.
I will attempt to awe her.
Okay, so immediately you have this subconscious glow to you. The bartender, who was a little, TO'd and PO'd at you guys for bringing the cat, looks up and it's kind of, smiles as if he's seen an old friend and shrugs it off. People, the band perhaps is looking your way a bit more than they were before, and everyone around the bar also seems to now be side-eyeing you or occasionally their attention being drawn to you.
Okay.
Yeah. And Darla. Not Darla. The person, she looks up at you and she says, "Oh yeah, my friend Darla. She's great. We were here last night. I must have drank too much. I don't remember exactly how it ended, but tried seeing if she wanted to come out again and catch tonight's band, but she hasn't got back to me."
Oh man, that's too bad. So you were both here last night?
Yeah, we were both here last night, and we were, just hanging out, and went for we drank a bit. We went out for a smoke, and then I think that's where I blacked out.
Was it just the two of you? Were you dancing? I mean, a pretty lady like you had to have been dancing with probably every guy in the bar.
I do, but I came in just with her, and the plan was to leave just together. Just dancing's all fun and good. Maybe catching a few phone numbers, but gotta be safe.
Right? No, I absolutely, yeah, and it sounds like you were incredibly safe, and that's great job with that.
All right, and from anyone who's not in this conversation actively, if you'd like to make a, let me see here. So for Jack or Rodney, if you could make a, this will be a investigation and wits check from either one of you.
Oh, I have a couple of those.
Wait, where is it?
So
Skills.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Rodney, diamond next to the skill name.
Mhm.
So if you click on that, it'll ask you to make a roll and add in a secondary attribute, which would be wits. And it'll ask you for a difficulty after that, I believe.
Yeah, extra dice.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
no extra dice here.
dice.
Yeah, no extra dice, and the difficulty of 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Rodney, you miss it, unfortunately, but you are within a margin there. Okay, and all right. And Jack, you notice this very quickly. But as Willie is talking up this woman, you do notice that there appears to be just the faintest scarring of what appears to be 2 bite marks in her neck. Willie, you are still wrapped up in this conversation as the other 2 are watching you from across the bar.
All right. So I tell her my name and I ask her name.
She says her name is Carlotta.
Carlotta. And I ask her, does she come here often?
Yeah, I try to come here, once, twice a week.
And Darla, does Darla come here with you every night?
Not every night, but most nights. She at least, returns my call, so it's a little weird today.
Yeah. Maybe you do you need some help finding her? Maybe we might can help you find her. We're pretty good at finding people.
Make a charisma plus manipulation check.
Charisma plus manipulation. Secondary attribute manipulation. Extra dice?
No extra dice.
Okay. Difficulty?
Difficulty is you currently have her under awe, so we'll make this 2.
All right. There's my roll.
Oh, all right. Yes, very good. It says, yeah, if you guys, want to find her, that'd be great. Yeah, let me just trying to get a hold of her, or see if we can do something with this. And she gives you Darla's phone number.
Okay. Have I noticed the bite marks yet, or
at this point you might have, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably wondering why Spade and Rodney hadn't said something to me about it.
You're making a love connection. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to break the conversation.
What a terrible wingman you are. You guys got anything?
I go ahead and because we're across the bar, right? We're on the other end of the bar.
Yeah, if you guys wish to be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with the cat.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna text it to Willie and hey, she's been fed on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So I'm not sure. I'm going to do something, but if this is anti-vampire lore, y'all tell me.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my charisma to reach and kind of move her hair back from her neck a little bit and say, "This is an interesting little mark you have on your neck. And is this a tattoo? Where'd you get this?"
Yeah. So doing something like that, because they're not directly drawing attention to what it's from, you're not breaking the masquerade there.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But you're and you know that you're here to track things down, so you're given kind of full brooch for the night.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I approach it that way and treat it as if it might be a tattoo. It's hey, this is pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
Where did you get this?
So yeah, carrying forward your rolls and you currently having awe activated, she doesn't really stop you from doing so.
Okay.
It says, "Oh, I don't think so. Does it look like I got a rash or something?"
No, you just have you have two little marks here. It looks like two little little dots, like maybe some dots on a dice or something like that. Or do you shoot craps or something?
No. Maybe I landed on something I blacked out last night.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez.
You guys got to help me here now.
Okay. Do you know who she talked to last night? Obviously, she blacked out, but does she have any memory of talking to someone before that happened?
She does not. She I just remembered that she was drinking. She was kind of dancing around, grabbed a couple different partners up on the dance floor, and then when she stepped out to smoke, that's when she blacked out. The only person she has a definitive memory was Darla.
So, how far does Darla live from here, Carlotta?
Darla, she not too far. We're
let's go check on her.
Oh, well, okay.
Let's go check on her. Let's go see how she's doing. Something's keeping her from being out here with you on this amazing night and dancing. So let's go check on her.
Okay. Again, carrying your dice rolls forward. Carlotta does seem willing to lead you guys towards Darla's apartment. It is a little bit of a walk over, but it's just up towards Colonial Town.
Okay, so it's walking distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you guys let's see there. As you guys are getting closer,
I let the cat go. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
I was gonna say, is the cat still with us?
You're mine now, cat.
No, the cat takes off to go feed. It's on its own mice. As you guys approach, go ahead and ban that bot.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, whoa.
All right. As you guys go forward.
Wait, what'd I miss?
No.
There's a bot in chat trying to give people viruses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys go forward, can I please get a streetwise awareness check from everyone at the table?
Streetwise.
Or I guess at the server.
Mine is terrible. So streetwise plus awareness?
Yes.
It's not letting me add.
So what you do is you streetwise, and then you skip secondary and go to extra dice and add whatever dice dots you have for awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I have no dots for awareness.
Then it would be still.
Oh, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is 3.
Oh man.
Wait, how do you do the awareness?
Okay, so if you have awareness and streetwise, what you do is you click on one of them. So you click.
I only have awareness though.
Okay, so click on the D10 for awareness.
Okay.
And it'll say secondary, whatever. You submit, just skip past that, and it goes extra dice. If you have anything in streetwise, you would add that dice to it, those dots. But since you have none, then you click it to go to difficulty, and for difficulty, you type in 3.
Oh, 3.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
Oof. Okay. That is a bestial failure.
I just see bestial failure. I know that can't be good.
Okay. So this is where something fun comes in.
Listen, I have just been trying to be good here the
He's
entire
been holding
time.
it in.
So again, in the world of Vampire the Masquerade.
Let go of that cat.
Yes. So the blood is its own sentient being. It wants to be fed. And sometimes the beast takes over a kindred's personality when they're working at their above human levels of awareness and activity. So, Willie, for you, that you think you're just walking down to an apartment in town. You don't notice too much.
All right.
Jack, you notice two things. First, parked in a side street across from the apartment is a police cruiser that's currently occupied. Secondly, Rodney's no longer behind you.
Oh, balls.
Okay. Rodney, you have an ability called Soaring Leap.
Oh, man.
Don't
You
know
also
what it
have another ability called Resilience. Essentially, what this combination does is it makes your body able to launch itself very high, very far,
Cheeky's cannonball?
and you're very dense. You're not a whole lot can actually get through your skin, but you can use your body as a weapon.
I'm a vampire football player superhero.
You're,
Essentially.
you're
Do you think that you would, when Jack mentions that there is a police cruiser, would you launch yourself directly on top of it, behind it, by one of the doors?
or through it.
I think I would launch myself to the door and rip it off its hinges.
Okay. Go ahead, and now we enter into the combat of the game. Unlike other RPGs, there is no set initiative. It is a narrative. Your go, my go, until the pacing winds itself down.
Mm-hmm.
The first roll of this combat, Rodney, please roll Brawl plus Athletics.
So how do I do that?
You click on the dice for brawl.
Or Brawl plus Strength, my bad.
Okay.
That's funny. I was actually gonna have her click on strength. I wasn't even thinking.
Yep.
Wait, so do I still go into the character sheet or do I?
Yes.
Yeah, in the character
Yeah.
sheet. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Are there any other people around us other than Carlotta?
You guys have gone off the main strip a bit, so it seems
Okay.
to be that it's just you and Carlotta.
Okay.
But now
Do I?
Carlotta has watched as one of your coterie has acted on compulsion and leapt using some supernatural abilities.
Do I have extra dice or whatnot, or do
No.
Okay. Difficulty.
All right. Well, they cannot dodge or fight back really, so this is just going to be the difficulty of ripping off the car door. So we'll set this at a 3 for you.
Spade, stop her. Stop him. Stop Rodney.
Okay. Watch as the door to the police cruiser comes off and bounces off a tree on the sidewalk. And it's not long before Rodney's hand is throttling the throat of the officer inside.
So I looked at Carlotta and utter forget.
He owes him money.
Okay, yes. Yes, and I believe this one is free with no roll because she is an unprepared human. So
I'm probably going to do this just because,
magic hands makes everything better.
Yeah.
So Carlotta is now just staring at you, and her eyes have gone blank and fogged over.
Okay.
Jack, what are you doing as Rodney has now disabled an officer by tearing apart a car door, and Willie has mind wiped your recent victim?
Well,
He's gonna go find his cat.
so Willie's taking care. I know. I should have brought the cat. I should have brought the cat. I'm gonna have to go after. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something. Knock out the officer. Knock out friggin' Rodney. I don't think I can knock out Rodney.
Yeah, Rodney seems to have the officer on the edge of unconsciousness. You think it's quick enough that they may have not noticed what happened.
Is there just one officer or two?
Just one.
Just one. Okay.
Wait, so I'm not gonna bite him. I'm just like
Would you like to bite him?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
No.
So
I do. The blood is calling to me.
Okay. All right. So, do you drink just enough to satiate your recent compulsion, or do you drink?
No, if I go in, I go all in, and I've drunk him dry.
Okay.
And don't forget, I had permission anyway, so
You did, as long as the masquerade remains intact.
yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is look around, see if anybody sees our noise, our commotion.
Sure. All right. Please make a investigation plus. Let's see here. Make an investigation plus wits check here. And Ronnie, you drink him dry, which means you can remove your point of hunger, so you are no
What's
longer
the difficulty?
hungry. Difficulty on this will be 2.
All right. Yay!
Okay. All right. Street's empty.
Okay.
Everyone who's here has probably gone to bed, and if you ever walked by the Milk District at night, you might just hear random thumping, and you might just call it what it is and let it lie.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Now Carlotta seems to be snapping back to it, and says,
I'm gonna give Rodney a second.
Wait,
right?
what if I'm not done? What if I go after Carlotta now?
I'm
You
gonna
have
give
satiated
Rodney
the
a
beast.
second to
Yeah.
get a couple.
Are you sure?
All right,
Because I
By-
don't feel like I have.
by ending a mortal's life, your beast is satiated. It's feeling
No.
good.
So I'm gonna try to I'm gonna go ahead and try to usher Carlotta in the direction that we were going, away from the police officer. Keep her attention off of it, and say, "Hey, look, we're almost there at Darla's, right? Let's go." And
Okay.
she's not gonna remember what she's done, but I'm gonna hopefully kick her back into gear.
Yeah. She snaps back to you. She says, "Oh, yeah, Darla, we gotta go check on her." And you managed to ferry her successfully away from the incident as Rodney is cleaning themselves up and perhaps stowing a body.
Yeah, stowing the body, definitely.
Yeah. Ronnie, while you're there, let me check your sheet real quick. As you have this officer's body, either fireman style over your shoulder, however you want to carry it. Please roll an awareness plus wits check for me.
Awareness plus wits. Do I have extra dice for that? I don't know.
No extra dice.
No.
Difficulty is 2.
Okay.
Okay. So you do not succeed, but there is a margin. So what that means...
I don't think I'm good at this.
I mean, you were pretty good at eating that cob.
Yeah, you're pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Smashing things is more your forte.
Yeah.
But you do think that there's something off about his uniform. This doesn't look like Orlando PD.
Is it the sheriff?
And
Please be the sheriff.
what? Yeah.
Jose, no metagaming.
What if I walk back to the car,
Okay,
still holding my body,
sure.
and
Your
I
trophy.
look? Yep. And I look, and here he has surveillance all through the street towards Carlotta's.
Right.
Wait, is it Carlotta's house or apartment? Or
It's
her friend?
Darla's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all cameras and all different things, and he's like stalkerish. There's things of hers in the car.
So what there is in the car, which you do notice, is that there is a what appears to be a special type of infrared camera that's aimed at the door.
See?
You don't know exactly what it is, but you think that this doesn't look like any infrared camera you've seen on TV or movies.
Is it mounted to the car, or is it like, can it be removed?
It has a mount, but it is detachable.
And is it video or a photo?
It's video. Jack, are you there?
I mean, I was at the cop car still.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So if you're looking at Jack, please make a. Do you have technology?
Sure don't.
Okay. Make a investigation plus intelligence check for this. After Rodney has pointed this out to you.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 4.
Oh, balls. Oh, and I still win.
All right. Yes. All right. So what you notice, you have to do some rattling around in your Mayan fortress to get this. The camera you hold in front of you is what's known as an X scope, designed specifically to target cold bodies.
Okay.
The officer's uniform is not PD, sheriff's. It's black with gold striping. This looks like an NSA security officer.
Oh. That's bigger than a sheriff. Is the camera recording currently?
It does not appear to be recording. It looks like it's a live feed, but it's no record. They haven't activated the recording yet.
Okay.
It's just been displaying to a monitor.
Aim it at Willie and Carlotta.
All right, so heading towards Willie and Carlotta. Carlotta just looks as she is. Willie glows up like a beacon.
Already. Take it away.
All right.
Is there a power button? I want to shut it off.
Yeah, you can shut it off easily now.
Vampire Finder.
And
Am I still holding my body?
Yes, unless you'd like to dump it somewhere.
I don't know. Like, kind of my first kill. I like to carry him around.
Okay. No one's around, so you can get away with that.
Okay.
It might be better to dump it somewhere away from the car, off the street.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll search if the car has any other important things I can take from it, because at bare minimum we
Wait,
can
can I
take this
pat
to it.
my body's pants or whatever for ID?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you and Jack essentially pocket check this body. You find a security badge. Again, it does look like an Department of Defense NSA badge, but it's marked for a department called First Light, which doesn't sound like anything to you. Also find a set of like radio gear that he has the receiver on his jacket, but the actual transmitter is in the vehicle.
Okay.
I'm picking my body back up now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait until Willie is in the house, in the porch, wherever. I'm gonna light this car up
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of the evidence.
Okay. So Willie, it's not too long before Darla takes you into the apartment, and
Okay.
or Carlotta walks you up to Darla's door in this apartment. It's appears to be just a single-story flat. Nothing too impressive. The front door is unlocked.
Okay.
Carl says, "Oh, that's weird."
Well, let's go in and check on her. Maybe she's hurt. Maybe she needs help.
Yeah, maybe. She opens the door, walks in, and it.
I glance back before I walk in just to kind of see if I can see what Spade and Rodney are doing.
Yeah. Spade has taken a hose to the back of this car's fuel tank and is now siphoning that fuel back onto the front of the car.
And I'm crying as I'm
so-
putting my body back into the driver's seat.
Yeah, and Ronnie's propping a body, Weekend at Bernie style in the front.
Okay, cool. I will walk on in with Carlotta then.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in and the lights are off. It's pitch black. You can see better than the average bear in here. But Carlotta turns back to turn on the light. But when she flicks the switch, the light doesn't come on. As you look around, you notice that none of the appliances in the immediate kitchen or living room area seem to have any power. None of the clocks or power lights are on.
Mm-hmm.
So it appears the power to the apartment is off.
Okay. Carlotta, do you know where where her breakers are? Where Darla's breakers might be?
I don't. I mean, if they're like mine, they'd be back in the laundry room.
Okay.
Just by the bathroom.
You stay here while I go check that. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Carlotta appears to be getting more worried.
Okay. And I will go to see about the breakers.
Okay.
Hoping that Spade and Rodney will take care of their business and get up here quickly.
Yeah, you can go back to the breakers. Spade, Rodney. I'm not gonna make a rule for this. Setting a car on fire is oddly enough, perhaps one of the more straightforward tasks.
From a distance. We're doing it from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fuel plus flammable material plus match equals boom.
Right.
Yeah. So
That's
you
That's
set
not
the car.
necessarily true. If you siphon enough out of it.
Yeah.
Well, you get enough that it's not enough to make that full GTA explosion, but you managed to soak through the driver's seat, the passenger seat, most of the interior, so enough that you can create a fire on the inside that makes it look like it's burning that out. Yeah.
Almost like we know what we're doing, Rodney.
We might have done this once or twice before.
So yeah, easily enough, Spade and Rodney, you set this car on fire from the inside.
And I sit there and I put my arm around Spade as we look at it and I'll go, remember Costa Rica when we had to blow up that plane?
All right.
I
Back
guess
in
we
the
should go
apartment.
help Willie.
What?
All right. So you guys make your way towards the apartment that you saw Willie enter, and Willie, back at you. You make your way to the back room. You see that there is a laundry room across from the bathroom.
Okay.
At the other end of the hallway appears to be Darla's bedroom.
Okay. So I have to go past this before I can get to where the breakers are?
If you just take a right, you'll be in the laundry room, and there is a that I think I went max headroom again. But yeah, if you take a right here, there is a panel in the laundry room for the breakers.
Okay, so let me check the breakers first.
Okay. You check the breakers. You flip them back and forth. Nothing.
So I holler out to Carlotta just to ask her if she's still okay, and listen for a response.
Carlotta answers. She
Okay.
seems to be okay. Says,
Alright.
your friends are here.
Okay. Spade and Rodney, I'm back here in the back checking the breaker. I'm going to go ahead and it looks like our bedroom is here. I'm going to check the bedroom too. You guys look around, see what you can find.
Okay.
So I'll slowly peek into Darla's bedroom, see if I see anything.
Okay. Yeah, in the bedroom you do find rather modest setup. Just kind of standard middle America. There's a queen size bed, drawers, lampshade, dresser, all that. Do you make a investigation plus wits check for me? And if anyone goes back to the bedroom, please make the same roll.
All right, so I don't have investigation, but I have wits.
Okay.
So no second attribute, right?
Right.
Okay. Extra dice, none.
None.
Difficulty?
This will be 2.
All right. There's my roll.
Oh. Okay.
Oh Lord. What do we need to roll if we're going back in that
What?
general direction?
Me? I did that?
Yes. This would be an investigation plus wits.
Okay.
All right, we'll get back to that in a second here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny
And
because
difficulty?
I see my roll on your screen before it pops up on mine.
Huh.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is 2.
Okay.
Where the heck is wits at?
It's
Wits is one of her main attributes. Yeah,
it's
it's
one
at
of
the
the
top.
it's close to the top under mental.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Very good. Jack.
Even my beast is like, dude, you're amazing.
Right. Jack, what you notice? There. Okay.
Oh shit! I did wits and wits. Okay.
That's funny. So Jack, what you notice back there? You fairly intuitively, you know your way of looking around a room or a scene. So as you walk in, Willie actually walks past you back out the room. But you kind of turn away from that. You don't mind that. You go to the bedside drawers and you pull open the second drawer underneath the socks, and you find Darla's cell phone.
It's always the sock drawer.
It's always the sock drawer. There appears to be several missed calls from Carlotta. And a recent outgoing call, recent-ish, before all the missed calls today, to the police precinct. They recognize it as being 911. Timestamp is around 2 o'clock last night.
Okay.
As you're looking at this phone, it starts ringing from an unrecognized number. Back to Willie. You walked out, and the night's going a little bit longer than you hoped it would, and the beast inside you is getting a little restless. You're like, maybe I should eat before anything goes on. You already know you mind wiped Carlotta once. You could do it again easy enough.
Okay.
As a venture, your beast is
You have a
too
logical
rational for its
beast.
own good.
Okay.
Your beast is, whereas the Bruja beast is designed to smash hungry eat food. I'm in a position where I can get this easy enough. So, what's to stop me? And what is to stop you? As you just walk in, as your companions have walked into the room behind you. You've already built a great rapport with Carlotta, so She very quickly. You just immediately take a bite.
Okay.
It doesn't take too much before your beast is satiated. Do you choose just to end at satiating the beast, or do you go
Yes.
all the way? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have your snack, and the beast calms
Lame.
down, and Carlotta looks at you wide-eyed before
I tell her to forget.
she forgets, and
Okay.
um,
So
One
do
of
I,
you-
do I remove the 1 dot of my hunger?
you keep that 1 dot, but
Okay,
you
gotcha.
are no longer in a bestial state.
Gotcha.
The only way to remove that 1 dot is to kill someone.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
I got you.
But yeah, you do that, and you quickly do what Ezekiel should have done yesterday, and that after you feed, you lick her neck, and the wounds seal up all the way
Okay.
and vanish from her skin, and she goes to sleep.
Okay.
All right, and back in the room, Rodney and Jack. Jack, you have his phone in your hand as it starts raining.
I answer it.
Okay.
New phone. Who dis?
Yes.
I belch loudly from the living room.
Very good. You answer the phone, and you where is it? There you go. And you hear a it's actually a familiar voice, and someone you've worked with before. It says, "Crap, man! What are you guys? What are you guys doing to the witness's apartment?" You recognize the voice as being Rick's contact at the precinct, one Mr. Bill Dobbs.
Billy. We are looking for Darla.
Yeah, I get that. All right, look. I got the address. I managed to get it off one of those guys when they're in the precinct yesterday. But you need to get out of there now. They know they're coming. We just got radio chatter. Big black trucks headed your way.
Oh shit.
Oh,
He feeds you the address to what appears to be a townhouse up in College Park.
Okay, Willie.
And
Yeah.
get out now.
We gotta go.
Let's go. Let's go. We can do this.
Rodney, grab Carlotta.
Yep. All right. As you guys get towards the front door, you're stepping out as you hear rather loud engines roaring from down the block, and headlights have now turned onto the street.
No,
Get behind
other way,
me, guys!
Other way. Is there an exit?
Yeah. Let's.
A
Can we?
rear
Can we
exit
leave?
to
Is
this
there a back
house.
door? Let's leave out the back door.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be a back door, but there is a window with a rather meager 10-foot drop out the.
Yeah. We can do that. Let's go.
Yeah.
So we exit out the back window.
You're not
All right.
carrying abroad.
All right, you guys do that pretty easily, and Rodney, with your ability to leap and your natural resilience, you almost kind of like jackknife straight drop, holding Carlotta over your shoulder. No problem at all.
Oh, ha.
She made me feel a little queasy in the morning when she wakes up, though.
I got you, Carlotta. Don't you worry.
All right,
Look at that.
easy
prop.
enough. You guys managed
Andy
to
has
escape from
props.
back.
I'm really trying to feel the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You guys are now running out the back street as you hear vehicles pull up, doors slam shut, and footsteps pounding towards the apartment.
Where did we leave
Behind
the
you.
car?
Oh, we're gonna have to circle back to it
Okay. Let's circle back to the car then.
because
you
we
guys-
walked, right? We walked. From
You
the
walked
bar
from the
to-
Iron Castle.
Yeah.
Your car's back in the Milk District, so just a little bit away.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys.
We're gonna have to like deftly carry her. You know what? Screw it. Let's just keep going. If
Yeah,
anybody asks,
let's
she's
keep
drunk.
going. She's drunk.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
there you
I
go.
hotwire a car or something?
We own a car.
Yeah, we've got a car. We just gotta walk a little bit there. Patience, Rodney.
Oh, I think Roddy's connection is dying.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, you guys do easily enough make it back to the Milk District. Rodney carrying Carlotta over their shoulder. Everyone seems to be, yeah. Once we have our friend passed out, she's got a little tipsy.
Yeah.
Everyone just kind of lets it slide at that. You know how it is. It's getting after midnight, and you're in one of
This is my
the
friend
more
Willie's
party districts in
fiance.
Orlando.
I really pull it off.
Yeah.
All right, so easy enough to make it back to your car.
All right. Well, let's go to the address that Spade got.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're in the car.
Yeah. You put her down now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't drunk her.
So we head to College Park.
Yeah, head to College Park. And easy enough, you find the address. As you pull onto the block, you notice that there is a row of townhouses set up here. All fairly, well-maintained, good-looking townhouses. There is one about halfway down the block. You noticed two individuals in all black garb. The standard, padded jacket, turtleneck, arms crossed over. That seem to be, crossing in front of each other in the front yard. Trying to look as if they're just, maintaining conversation, staying out late. Holding a not drinks in hand. That's where you guys find yourselves. You are in a vehicle, so you can choose to park where you wish or approach us in any manner.
So the two guys are at the address that we're headed?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just pull right up. To them and get on talk. That's where we're headed. I will razzle dazzle them.
Okay. You guys step out and approach these individuals.
Yep. And so I talk as we approach them. I ask them or I greet them. Hey, how's it going tonight, guys? And try to make casual conversation with them. Pleasant.
Okay. They look at you and say, "Hey, man, we're in the middle of something. Could you step off?"
I'm gonna sense the beast.
Okay.
I just want to know whether or not it'll tell me if they have a beast. It'll tell me if they'll tell me if they're a vampire or not.
Okay, cool.
You don't sense a beast here. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see there, but you do the camera that was on the cruiser. You do notice that there are similar cameras that are mounted to the front of this townhouse that seem to be looking at the front entrance as well as the sides.
Okay. Sorry, we must have the wrong place. Come on, Willie.
What? We're here to see our friend. You don't think our friend's here, Spade?
All these houses look alike, Willie. We probably got the wrong one.
Okay, all right, if you say, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where Ezekiel lives, so I guess, just lead on. Go ahead.
Okay. So you guys back away.
I'm hoping they'll hear Ezekiel and say, "No,
I
what?"
I heard the name drop, but they have cameras set up like the camera I found in the cop car.
Oh,
Well, that Rodney found in the cop car,
Right.
and it's like a reverse infrared. reverse thermal, it detects cold bodies.
Gotcha. Why don't we try to make our way around? Let's just kind of circle the property, see if there's a different way on.
Okay.
We'll just walk around.
Okay. So you guys work around the back. If you're doing so, trying to be discreet, can I please get a dexterity plus stealth check?
You sure can. Oh crap! I don't have any stealth.
I don't have stealth either.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty
do
for this
I?
one is 4.
Balls!
Good grief.
Come on, beast! Don't fail me now. See, the beast didn't fail me.
All right.
Hindsight being 2020, I probably should have put stuff in stealth. Being a PI.
Yeah.
Snatch and grab PI. It's a little different.
Right.
Kicking on the door. You just have to always be right. Okay.
I never saw Mackenzie's.
Yeah, just need Kenzie's
Yeah,
stealth
it's-
and dexterity.
I don't know where it went. I was hitting submit and then it went away.
Oh,
What was the difficulty?
4.
4.
4.
Okay. So as you guys are stepping around to the side,
Tromping through the...
Yeah.
you guys,
Quiet
yeah,
as
you kind of do the thing where like you walk to the neighbor's house, like, oh, this is the one, and the second you think they're looking away, you try to roll over the fence, but end up landing in the brushes, just crunching down on top of each other.
I'm still in the fence.
Particularly the two of them turn over. Hey, guys,
Clothes stuck on the wire on the top.
You're like, oh, my back!
like, look, we're going to need to ask you to leave now.
So I've got good manipulation and charisma, so I'm going to try to convince them that we're supposed to be here.
Okay.
We've been called on to help with the situation.
All right. Would you like to use one of your powers to do this, or are you going to try to do this all natural?
Yeah, let me try to use. All right, so let me try to use mesmerize.
Okay. I believe that does require a rouse check.
Okay, a rouse check. So just click it.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
Rouse check failed. Okay, your hunger and it applies your hunger for me. Nice. So you are now a little hungrier.
On the
Yes.
character sheet as well?
Yes, it did. Yeah, it's
That's
pretty cool. I
super
saw
dope.
it. Yeah,
That's
that's
a-
pretty cool.
It's a very handy system, actually. All right. Okay, so now we go to the mesmerize roll. Let's see. That is not wrong character sheet. Okay, so you're going to roll here. Manipulation and dominate. And normally you're used to humans just falling over and doing what you say when you mesmerize them. These individuals appear to be resisting in some way. So they're going to make a
They appear
contested
to
roll.
be jerks.
I don't see dominate, but I see manipulation.
Dominate is the trait. So you're going to roll +2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on.
That's
Let me
I
go.
think you're.
Manipulation, and then I'm gonna no second attribute, right?
Right.
And
You're
then
at
2 extra
bonus.
dice.
Let me double check your dominate discipline is. Yes, 2 extra dice.
All right, 2 extra dice. Submit. Difficulty.
I have to roll a contested one here, so let me get that pool for you in 1 second.
A contested roll.
They are rolling. I would just say it was intelligence plus resolve. Yes. Okay. They are rolling. Okay. Let me see how it is. It's that.
Five D10. You rolled 5D10 and got 5
There you go.
straight ones.
No, is bugged. Okay, that's one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what
Yeah.
the heck?
Okay, so that's one success. Is there? Can I do multiple of these?
So there should be an option to roll dice for you as the DM and hide it from us.
Yes.
I was messing around looking.
I was saying I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm still figuring out.
but I mean, obviously, I'm seeing it on StreamYard here.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm not. Seeing
here
it
we
on,
go.
I'm not seeing it on the game. So.
Okay. So. All right. So you're looking for a 3. You're looking for to beat 3 here.
So I need a difficulty of
A difficulty of 3.
3. Okay. All right. Here goes my roll.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't see it yet. No.
it's a
All
one.
right. So as you're just talking to these people, the beast inside you wakes up. After you woke it up when you activated your power, and it's saying, "I give you abilities, but they come at a cost." I'm hungry, Willie. And the two of you watch as Willie bares his fangs and almost in anger, instead of his normal composed, persuasive self, he yells at them, says, "Now look here, we're supposed to be here." He grabs one of them by the head. Willie, can I please see from you a brawl plus strength check?
Brawl plus strength.
Oh, I actually.
How many?
Okay, you did it. Okay, never mind. You did
What's
it
the difficulty?
right. Difficulty on this one. Then he's going to try to fight back, so it's going to be contested again. And theirs is. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, difficulty is 1.
Okay. Here's my roll. Messy critical again.
A messy critical.
Oh, messy crit. So
Oh,
that means it's still it should still be a success.
It's still a
Except for
success.
It's a success with
Yes.
the beast helping you.
Yeah, so the beast has taken over at this point.
Okay.
And it's you got over what this mortal expects of you in terms of strength. Perhaps even what Spade and Ronnie think of you being this kind of, perhaps a lankier or talky type.
Right.
You grab him by the head, you yank him up, and you gouge your fangs into his neck.
I think
Okay.
this has turned into aggressive negotiations.
All right.
I said we're here to help.
All right. Jack and Spade, what are you doing? Or Jack
What's
and
the
Ronnie.
other guy doing?
The other guy, we are now in a form of initiative. The other person is reaching under their coat, not able to move as fast as Willie is now. Relinquished control fully to the beast and is gorging on this individual.
Balls. I'm gonna soar and leap at that guy.
Okay. As the Junes are trying to make an attack of some sort as well.
Yeah, well, I have to.
Yeah. Okay.
I grab a hold of Spade and I go, "Let me do it."
You're going to do a fastball special, or are you?
Yes.
Okay. I'll have Spade. You roll dexterity. Rodney, you roll strength for me.
Nice. Difficulty?
They're going to try to dodge out of the way on this one. Confused. What's happening? Okay. One success again. So your difficulty, each review is 1.
Nice.
Okay. What's my difficulty?
1.
1.
How did I only roll one die?
As I'm pretty sure your dexterity is more than 1.
It is.
Uh,
Let me try that again. No secondary. No extra dice. 1. Yeah, that's weird.
huh.
Let's try this.
Oh, is your dexterity 2?
My dexterity is 2, yeah.
Okay, so one of those is your regular dice, and one of those is your hunger dice. The red one is your hunger dice.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Gotcha. Okay, so it is rolling 2. All right.
yeah. 2 successes
whatever
though. Okay.
Cool.
All right. But you got 2 there, and 2 from Rodney. So you guys watch as no one's really watching. Willie's currently feeding on one individual, and Rodney, you toss Spade and catapult them into this other individual. The mix of your superior strength and Spade's ability to leap being enough to knock this person to the ground. Their head smacks on the cement sidewalk, and they are unconscious.
Okay.
Willie, how much do you feed on this individual? Do you
just feed till I can stop?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feed enough to satiate the beast, and you'll remove your extra hunger dice, so now you're back down to 1 hunger.
Okay.
And drop them to the ground.
Okay.
They are still somewhat conscious, but they're crawling back, looking up at you, and they say,
So I tell them to forget.
"Okay." Again, this is interesting because this is normally used to this just working on people, but for whatever reason, their mental fortitude seems to be a little bit stronger than you expect.
Okay.
So let's see. This is gonna be roll charisma plus dominate again. So charisma plus 2.
Listen, a punch from old Rodney might knock the memory right out of him.
And the difficulty?
Let's see here.
Oh, dang.
Difficulty is 2.
Okay. There's my roll.
Another messy critical.
Ah,
Wow.
All right. So they look up at you, and it's like, "I won't forget you, blank body." Their resistance is starting to piss you off. Your entire clan is about dominating people. You are the historical masters of humanity. So, like, if I can't make you forget with my powers, I'm going to make you forget with brain damage. So you just lean over, grab them by the head again, and smash their head into the cement, knocking them out.
okay. All right, so let's make our way to they're knocked out, right?
They're fully unconscious,
All
yeah.
right, so well, that was interesting, guys.
You need
Let's-
to compose yourself, sir.
I think I feel better now. I think I
You
feel
let that
better.
one get away from you.
Let's make our way towards the back door.
I thought Rodney was bad.
Listen, we expect this behavior from me.
Right?
So, or what do you think? Should we just go to the front door?
No.
Let's
Back.
go to the back door. Let's go to the
I
back
say
door.
we break down the front door.
Let's go to the back door. Come on, Rodney. We'll break down. We'll look to the
You
back
guys are
door
no
first.
fun.
Then we might break it down.
Okay.
If we break it down, you get to do the honors.
Oh, okay.
I know
All
nobody
right.
saw it, but Rodney, you do
Ooh,
realize
okay.
you yeeted me into somebody else, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Well, time to throw Willie.
Yeah. Let's don't and say we did.
All right, you guys make your way to the back door, and there is still the same sort of camera looking out. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Same camera looking out. The door is locked, but does have a small glass window in the front of it. It still looks like your standard back door.
Mm-hmm. Is the where's the camera?
The camera is directly above, looking down at the door's entrance.
Can we reach it?
You could leap up and grab it. Yeah, if you use if one of you uses your soaring leap ability.
Oh, is that high up?
Yeah. So
I
That's
thought you
pretty
said I could just leap.
Yeah, you can just leap. That's a thing you can do for free. Yeah.
One of you take care of that camera.
Oh. I leap up and I grab it.
Yeah, easy enough. You leap up, you grab it, and you rip it off from its mount on the wall there.
Yep.
Is anybody strong enough to kind of force the door open? To like just break the lock and go in, or?
Can I try and pickpocket it first, or pick it?
Yeah. I do that.
Okay. If you want to try and pick it first, you can use dexterity plus subterfuge.
What about larceny?
Larceny also works.
All right. Because I have no subterfuge.
Sure. Subterfuge is a weird one because it's both it's deceiving someone as well as sleight of hand. It's a weird combination skill. Yeah. But larceny also works if you're breaking and entering.
What's the difficulty on this thing? How hard is
this one will be 4.
Dang it! Why do you hate me?
You should have just had me break down the door.
I might still.
Yeah, you try to pick it and you can't find the tone bars on this. This is a high grade lock. This isn't your standard home lock.
Rodney, we're gonna need your
Now
skeleton
can I
key.
break it?
You can break it.
Okay.
All right. All right.
You know they're gonna come.
Please make a strength plus brawl check here.
Strength press brawl.
We forgot to see if those guys had guns. He was reaching, but
I mean, Jack is kind of rubbish with guns. It is not his forte.
Rodney is the weapon.
Come on.
Right?
Okay, strength plus what?
Brawl.
Oh.
I figured out a way to do that if you don't have any dice on one. You click on the one that you have no dice on and then add the other attribute. If you still wanted to do that, I guess it doesn't matter if you don't have any dice. It doesn't. You don't. Never mind. I'm just talking to myself at this point in time.
What's my difficulty?
Difficulty in this one will be 4 as well.
Wow.
Okay, but this, I
4?
think Rodney has all the dice here.
Oh.
Yes, difficulty is 4.
Yep.
All right.
Tim, is this game system all the character sheets and everything? Is this something you did, or did Roll20 have that?
Roll20 has that. So
Okay, cool.
The books and everything you can buy from your friendly local comic shop.
Right.
But the But Roll20 has a reservoir of a bunch of free character sheets and free assets for games that are already made free publicly. So they worked with Vampire to create an official adaptation of their system for Roll20.
Nice, very cool. That's very cool.
And they also have a bunch of other stuff like Pathfinder and a bunch of other games also are on here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, after Jack can't get the lock, Finn pulls away. Rodney, you just wheel back your fist and punch, sending the door flying inward off of its bolts.
Skeleton key.
Well,
directly in front of
here.
you are entering into the back hallway of a apartment. Immediately to the left, there appears to be a bathroom. Immediately to the right, there appears to be an open kitchen dining area. View is a large TV with a couch. An individual dressed in all black who is turned to you and now looks very confused to see this at the door. And a stairwell behind them that curves back up into what you would assume is the second level. On this television, there is a man of sports playing very loudly, and there's this individual turns to you very confused, and you have a moment of action here before they can react to what just happened as the store goes flying into the room, landing in front of them.
Yeah, forget.
All right. Again, they seem to be pretty good at resisting this, so I'll have you make... Yeah. These people appear to have some sort of mental fortification training that's stopping them from falling over like most normal people do. That is... What I got, Willie? Not Willie. Yes.
Yeah, Willie.
I'm not as good as Jason Aaron and don't have all the different roles memorized yet.
For which one?
Charisma Dominate for Cloud Memory.
This is Cloud Memory, yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma plus Dominate. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Your difficulty is 2.
All right, so Dominate's not popping up.
So Dominate, you would put the high, whatever amount of dots you have in Dominate. That's
the
extra dice. Yeah, that's the extra dice you add.
Okay, so it'll be 2 extra dice.
2 extra dice, and the difficulty was 2.
Yep.
Okay, there's my roll.
Okay.
Nice.
So you match it, which means you take it.
Okay.
The person seems to go blank-eyed, and then returns to watching their rather loud sports program.
All right, guys, let's sit down, and we'll just act like we've been here for a while. And when he comes to, yeah, what's the problem, Spade?
Rodney, you might want to put that door back up if you can. Just set it up there.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Get a kitchen chair, and
Yeah, yeah, maybe Rodney, on your way back in, grab us a couple of drinks as well. We're just gonna sit down like we've been here until this person resumes to normal. And maybe once they start to come in, I'll start yelling at the TV if there's something appropriate to yell at.
Is there anybody else in this room?
Not in this floor.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay, going upstairs? Okay. All right, so Willie, you sit down with this individual.
Uh-huh.
Jack, you're heading upstairs. Ronnie, what are you doing?
I'm going with Jack.
Okay.
After I got Willie a beer.
All right, so you pass Willie beer. He sits down next to this individual. Willie, do you actually drink the beer, or do you just leave it open?
I just leave it open.
Okay.
Every so often, just pour some out.
I'll pour it into his.
There you go. All right. Jack and Ronnie, you make your way up to the second floor, and you find that there's what appears to be 3 separate rooms here, each one with the door closed.
Okay. I just want to listen to see if there's any movement or noise coming from any one of the 3 rooms.
Okay. Please make an awareness plus wits check.
Awareness. Wits.
Both of us or just him?
Are you also listening, or
Difficulty.
I'm listening.
okay?
It's a
Then make
question that he
also make an awareness plus wits check. Difficulty on this one will be 2.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
A lot of noise coming down from that TV downstairs.
Yeah. A lot of it's coming from downstairs, but you are in the interior of an apartment. The inside does not appear to be soundproofed. From the room to the right, you hear the telltale sounds of a lot of computers running, disks clicking, some light white noise. But you do hear footsteps coming closer towards the door. The door to your left, you hear.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You hear there appears to be some light conversation. As the door to your right
Not
opens up and another individual covered in all black, Ronnie, you pick up and start pushing them back in. Ronnie, from you, can I please get another brawl plus strength check?
Nice.
Yeah.
Your target number is going to be 2.
2.
Joe.
Oh,
Failure.
Oh,
okay.
this is such a good roll.
That's such a good roll. That was all right. So, yeah. After listening to all the rooms, Jack, you look back, and Rodney has grabbed this person. You snap as the door opens, and Ronnie also has the celerity discipline, so they move quicker than the average person.
Right.
So before you can step back to see what happened, Rodney's already in the room, pushing the person back against the other wall, and is now gorging themselves on this person's neck.
You are gluttonous.
Oh man.
We're
We're making more trouble than we're solving.
Right.
On the
Now need to time out.
on the inside of this room, you see that there is well, it appears to be several monitors that you can put two together easily enough with your intelligence scores and investigation. That this is all connected to the cameras on the outside. They're all working in a form of infrared that isn't quite right. The gold spots glowing more than the white spots. There is what appears to be a drone that has been unboxed but is not yet activated, laying on the ground. And two of the monitors are snapped off. Essentially, their feed dead.
Do I see this, or am I too busy?
You're too busy. Your beast is wanting you to be satiated. Do you drink all the way, or just enough to satisfy your current state?
Oh, Rodney drinks all the way every single time.
Okay.
Rodney's mom always told Rodney to be a clean plater.
Yes.
Clean your plate.
It'll take much longer that this individual is gone, and you can get rid of your last stat on your hunger track. So now you have no more hunger.
Not that that's a problem with Rodney.
I didn't know I even had hunger. I seem to be eating a lot.
All right. That happened pretty quickly. So the other noises in the apartment probably covered that up. All right. Jack, what are you doing?
Middle room.
Middle room. You open the door. It appears to be a
Just-
bathroom.
Oh, thank God. Was that the only dude that was in that surveillance room?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Rodney, you still hungry? There's a couple guys inside the room. You should go say hi.
Listen,
And I'm just gonna open the door.
I'll go say hi.
Okay. You open the door. There appears to be another individual dressed in all black, and your average-looking middle-something-year-old woman who is actually sat down at a very bare-bones chair at a table. Who this other person appears to be talking down to.
To her.
This woman who, and this woman is, she already looked duressed, and then seeing you two burst in the room, she's panicking, but she can't seem to leave the chair that she's sitting at. The other individual turns towards you and begins reaching into her jacket.
So, is there a window nearby?
There is a window. This appears to actually be a repurposed bedroom. The bed is now like leaned up against the wall, and the window that on the other side of the room is boarded up.
Okay. I'm basically gonna
Can
go.
I just tackle this guy?
I'm gonna say. I
Yeah.
just wanted to verbally say, "Have you met my friend Rodney?"
Yeah.
And I'm headed for the girl.
Yeah.
All
And then Hadoo!
very good. All right.
I give him the old linebacker hello.
Yes. Let's see here. All right. I like the last name. Ronnie Christensen. Okay. That's right. Oh, we should be doing that as well. All right. Okay, so easily enough, you go running in the room and attempt to tackle this person. They are moving rather quickly. They're going to try to fight back by shooting at you before you can tackle them. So I'm going to roll their check here, and then we'll grab your check. This is contested. Your target number is going to be 2 for brawl plus strength.
Where do you get that, Tim? I see 19 on the screen.
Okay,
So-
so the dice on the screen, the standard success die is a 6.
Mhm.
So anything higher than 6 is going to be the number used for the difficulty if it's a
Yeah.
contested roll.
Unfortunately, I don't have the fancy vampire dice, which just have failure, success sides and critical side. So I have to use D10s, which
I
is the
think
same
I'm
amount of
so
sides.
hungry.
But 6 through 9 is the amount of successes. 2 10s is a critical put together.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Failure. Good grief.
Listen, I seem to lose
actually,
my
you shouldn't-
shit a lot. I'm
Yeah,
not
you shouldn't
sure
have a
what
hunger
you
die in
did.
there because you already ate someone all the way.
Dude, you can't take it away though.
Yeah, I don't.
Interesting. All right. Well, we'll ignore that one because you already ate. But so yeah, you.
I don't think we should.
You
This
very
seems
easily.
like the rules of the game.
Very easily, you tackle this person and are now pinning them to the ground. You have control of their gun arm, and their shot went wide as you brushed past the bullet. Essentially, they are going to try to actually no. This you still have the momentum, so you have them down on the ground. What are you going to try to do?
Options.
Am I allowed to
options.
bite just to scare?
Yeah, you can bite to intimidate, or you can bite as a form of unarmed attack. Yeah.
Or you pound his face
Why
in
not
with the
both?
quickness.
Okay. So make a brawl plus strength check again. They have to try and fight back again this one because they cannot escape. Your target number is going to be 3.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 3 because I'm looking at the dice here. It's 3 because there's a 3, 9, 9, and 10, and 6 and higher is the success. So you got a 9,
Right.
a 9, and a 10, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got
Yep.
you.
So if we're playing with normal D10s, you'd be looking at 6s through 9s as your success rate, and 10s as a
Gotcha.
form of critical. It's like Ronnie's rolled 3 10s there, essentially, so 3 crits. And so 2 crits together makes an actual critical, which counts as 4 successes, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
So they rolled a 7 when they needed the 3, which creates damage is done in the margins. So you end up doing 4 damage this person. So after already. Yeah, you bite into them, and instead of just going for the normal feed, you're not worried about feeding. You're fine. You're good. Instead, you go to rip and tear, and you tear out.
Rend.
Yeah, you tear out part of their throat, and they're no more.
That's what Rodney likes to hear.
The lady who's at the table looks up and she says, "Oh, shit! You're like the guys from last night."
Yes and no.
I couldn't tell them much. I don't know what I saw. Okay, I didn't tell them much. All right, let me go. Okay.
Carlotta said you were really drunk.
Oh no, the connection interrupted Jose in the middle of that.
Oh, I said Carlotta said you were really drunk.
I guess I don't know. I came out and she was just some dude eating her, and wait, you talk? She's alive?
No. Yes, she is. She can't wait to see you, but she also said you were really drunk. You were really drunk, right?
Make a charisma plus manipulation check. Yeah.
Charisma and manipulation.
I should be doing that.
We'll get up to you in a second here.
No, I'm just saying my stats are good on that.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty is gonna be 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 3.
There we go. All right. Yeah. She is currently a bit panicked. So she's
that doesn't surprise me. I'm talking to her through a mask.
Yeah, you're talking to her mask, and Ronnie just ate a person. It's just like, okay, yeah, okay. I was drunk. My brain's playing tricks. I didn't see anything.
Great. Let's go talk to our friend Willie.
Okay.
He would love to make sure that you're safe.
Okay. You know,
Rodney, you got a little something right there.
I'm just a little stuck here, and you notice that she's actually tied to the table.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you get her, you bring her downstairs, and you notice that sitting at the couch, there's an individual who is currently passed out, beer drunk, well, Willie is, sitting next to him, screaming at the TV, and just pouring a little bit more into his cup each time.
Hey, Willie.
Yeah.
Look who I found.
Who is it?
Carlotta. No, yeah, Darla.
I was going to say, Carlotta, we left her in the car.
Right?
Who we found.
We did leave Carlotta in the car.
Who we found.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna need to set the house on fire.
Yeah, I'm no longer hungry, and there's no one living in this house.
This house is awash. We're just gonna have to set it on fire. If you want to take the TV, you can.
So does Darla know who where Ezekiel is?
I don't know.
We
you
forgot
not
to
ask
ask.
I forgot to
Darla,
ask.
Yeah.
do you know where Ezekiel is?
Is he the guy from last night?
Yes, he is.
I didn't see. I
Good job, Darla.
don't know. I must have spooked him when I came out to find Carlotta. He was running out towards Lake Eola, that area. Or no. He went out towards the cemetery, the Greenwood, south of the bar.
Toward the cemetery.
Yeah.
You didn't get a number from him or anything?
Yeah, he was in and out. He was a weird dude.
Darla, you're explaining this so well. I'm so
hey.
impressed at how good you are explaining.
Hey, Darla, will you unlock this for me, please?
Dara looks at. Yeah. She unlocks the phone.
All right, thanks. Sorry, I redial Billy.
Okay. Billy. Hey, yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Jack. Yeah. What's up, man?
Just so you know, somebody accidentally set a house on fire at the location you gave me.
Right. Yeah.
In like 15 minutes.
Gas leak. Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Sounds good to me.
Happens all the time. All right.
Hang up.
Yep. All right. Now here's an interesting feature of Mesmerize. Should you choose to use it, Willie? Cloud Memory only limits a few minutes of memory.
Okay.
Mesmerize gives someone an action they must carry out until it's completed. This action can be negative. So you can't permanently wipe their memory yet. You're not powerful enough of a kindred.
Okay.
You can give someone the command that they can never talk about something.
Okay. Okay.
Then Rodney won't have to eat her. I did say that out loud.
But do we need any more? Is there anything else any other information we can get from Darla?
No. She might want to move.
She might want to move. So okay. So if there's nothing else we need from Darla, I will mesmerize her and tell her to forget all about us tonight and the night with Ezekiel.
Okay.
I don't think you can make her forget, right? But you can make her
so she can't talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
You can command her to never talk about it.
You don't ever talk about this. Don't ever tell anyone, not even your best friend, not your lover, not your mother.
And pay your taxes.
Don't pray about it.
Don't tell God.
Don't tell God.
All right. Please make a rouse check. And she is a normal mortal, so you do not need to make a post check for that.
Oh my gosh.
All right. You're a little hungry because you are pulling on some of your more advanced kindred powers. But
question.
Yes.
Are you able to because you can spend a willpower to re-roll certain dice and whatnot.
You can spend a reroll to reroll hunger, I believe. Or at least I house roll it that way usually. That's
the rouse, right?
Yeah, so you can. Although it's interesting because you'd have to rouse because you have to rouse to reroll. So you might get diminishing returns there.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, but you do get hungry. But once you shake that off and your beast calms down,
okay,
you're able to issue the command, and Darla gets real quiet. She mentions the game that's on, but she doesn't refer to any of you by name or personality, or doesn't even mention the location that you're in.
By the way, your hair looks great.
Yeah,
she just kind of nods at that. So,
Darla, we're here to take you home because of how drunk you got, and in fact, Carlotta is passed out in the car waiting on you. We're gonna take you both back to your home.
Well, I mean, Let's take him to a motel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her home got raided.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
She
There
nods at
might
that.
be a burning cop car outside.
Yeah. Easy
It's
enough.
a
You
violent neighborhood.
Yeah, easy enough. You pack her up in the car and take her and Carlotta to a cheap motel.
While we're escorting her out and whatnot, I'm gonna pop the gas line.
All right, easy enough.
You take care of that. We'll get the car situated.
Yeah. Becomes part and parcel with protecting the masquerade is destroying evidence. So
Sometimes.
yeah.
Hey, what about the two guys out front? Rodney, toss them into the house.
Easy enough. Rodney just cracks open the door and just tosses the bodies in there.
Burn, baby, burn.
All right.
All right.
I'd hate to leave them out there and have them wake up and
Right.
yeah.
I mean, I'd hate for them to get cold in Florida.
Yes,
Yeah.
bristling 60 degrees that evening. Yeah.
Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh,
Expect
it.
a high of 86 degrees.
It's almost like you live there.
tomorrow, a high of 86.
There we go. Yeah, easily enough, you pack them away and then eventually drop the two women off at a motel.
Okay. Let's. I think we need to head towards the graveyard where she's spotted. Where she spotted Ezekiel. What do you guys think?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's. After we take care of the girls, we're gonna head towards the graveyard that Darla mentioned.
Okay. So we are at 2 hours 10 minutes here, so we're just gonna kind of speed up the last section here. You guys have gone through all of the prepared rooms essentially. Yeah, you guys make your way down to Greenwood Cemetery. When you get there, it's quiet. It's middle of the night at a cemetery. That's a little bit off the highway. No one wants to be there.
We're looking for Ezekiel.
Yes. You get there, and there appears to be
Perfect music for this.
I know, right?
Right.
No one there. Just a lot of shadows and tombstones. Some of them have faded text. This is a weird graveyard in that there's not a whole lot of like foliage or natural ornamentation besides that. Just the occasional like weird walled off section or mausoleum.
Which one of us has the best detecting skills?
Or can I intimidate him to come out?
You can certainly try.
Scream out over, "We know you're here! Get out here!"
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
All right, Rodney, you do that. Please make a intimidation plus. Let's do intimidation plus resolve check here.
Oh, I should, man.
You're looking for a 2.
2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily enough. You start screaming, and if you have this ability, you recognize it as Cloak of Shadows. But Ezekiel just immediately steps out of the shadows, and he apparates in front of you. And says, "Hi, yes, sorry. Are you with Rick?"
Yeah, we got to have a word with you, Ezekiel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab a hold of like the back of his neck, just, like, whatever shirt he's wearing or whatever, just to hold on to him so he doesn't move.
And then let's just take him back to Rick.
All right.
By the way, the 2 ladies that you attacked were lovely.
I get it. I messed up, man. I get it. All right. Jeez. All right. So, wrapping up our session for the night, our vampire story. You take him back to Rick at Rick's bar. Sangre de la Muerta. He's, you know,
Happy.
he's got his composure back over the night. He's figured his stuff out, and he
listened
manages to
good.
put on a show for Ezekiel when he gets back. Gives him the talking to, the dressing down, saying like, "Hey man, if you're going to hunt on my turf, I get it. I made you, but it means I can also break you. So if you hunt on my turf, you have to follow the rules. That means you clean up your own mess. We can't have you breaking the masquerade. Right? That's the law. That's the only one there is. I'm sorry." You watch as Rick then pulls out a stake from under his pocket, from under his jacket, shoves it through Ezekiel's heart. Ezekiel goes rigid. He doesn't die, but he enters the state known as torpor, where he is completely immobilized, conscious, but unable to move, talk, breathe, eat, drink. Rick turns towards Rosa. Have one of the boys toss him in that fountain in the lake there. Yeah, the little floaty thing. We'll get him in 15 years. Yeah. All right. He can watch he'll watch the sunrise. It won't actually kill him, but watching that for a couple years, I think we'll do him right. Yeah.
That's just fantastic the way you did that, Rick. If everyone could learn to do this the way you do, that's just fantastic.
Yeah, thanks, Willie. It's years of experience. You'll get that. Yeah.
I want to whisper in Ezekiel's ear because he's in torpor. You still hear?
Yeah.
You were undone by a cat.
You think you can watch him squint a little bit? Yeah. With that, Rick is more than grateful for services you rendered. He grants you a little bit
Did
of
we
extra.
tell him we caused more trouble than
No.
Ezekiel did?
You were given carte blanche to do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're given Blake Slate, and you you removed all the witnesses, you removed all the evidence, you silenced the witness from the night before without causing undue duress. You actually did pretty well.
The dude's eyeballs
Excellent.
melted.
So what do we get from him?
So he gets you a little bit of extra domain. So if we were doing a full campaign, we'd increase your domain stat.
What?
But he gets you a little bit of extra, adds a little bit of ground to your coteries designated hunting grounds. It's your own property of the city, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Gets you a little bit more power in the city's ruling council at Elysium, essentially.
Wider area of land for us to have to pee around.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that is a good place to end our vampire story for the night.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. That was fun.
Yay.
Good job, Tim.
Everyone, thanks for playing, everyone. Mackenzie, how was your first time playing the tabletop RPG?
Let me tell you, I think I wasn't that great. My character wasn't that great. He seemed kind of, he had a violent streak in him.
Yeah.
But overall, besides murdering everyone, very good.
Yes. Again, that's the joy of vampires, that you realize at the end of the day that you are the monster.
Right?
Yeah.
I would have rather talked to the cat.
Yes.
I don't know what Jack did that made him monstery. Besides talking to a cat and getting thrown by me.
I mean, I set a car on fire.
And
a house.
And a house, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple counts of felony arson.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mackenzie, your interbeing came through there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think another time of this, I'm gonna just be complete role play then. I'm gonna come in character.
Yeah.
That was fun. Cool.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good time. And chat.
Sorry that Quentin wasn't here.
I know. He missed out.
We'll make it up to him when he gets back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did run a little over time, but hopefully the channel and all the chatters like that. The show is a lot of fun telling that story.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will.
No,
go ahead. We'll be back next week for a shorter show, perhaps a bit more talking about comics. at 8 p.m. Pacific time and come back 8 p.m. Or a little after 8. I can't remember what our Wednesday and Sunday shows are at now.
Yeah, they're both at 8. Yeah.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern time for Wednesday and Sunday for Silver Wednesday Wham and Silver Sunday. Yeah.
This Sunday will be a because of Halloween.
Yes.
Will be a we'll still have content, but it'll be a short rerun.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out with us and enjoying this vampire story with us. Remember to until next time.
Make mine
Silverline.
All right. Well, I'll catch you all guys next time. And here is our little ending thing.
Hey, I'm Pat Broderick. Make mine Silverline.